Oh my gosh, I'm live! Yes! I'm live! I'm so excited! You have no idea! And I'm just sitting here talking to myself like a raging lunatic, and I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. It felt like it took me forever to get live. Oh my goodness. But I'm so excited. Yes, I am. I can't see, by the way. Like, I'm super blind. Like, holy crap blind. I can't read without cheaters. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be exciting. I can't wait. I'm just going to wait for some people to say hi. This is so awesome. If I would have known that I had to do that whole like put your age in thing, it was literally like spinning the wheel of fortune trying to get to my birth year. I felt like I was at The Price is Right, like spin the wheel. Oh my God, I'm insane. I'm so sorry. You're just stuck with me though. It's kind of scary, right? Oh my gosh. Hi, I see you peoples. I don't know you, but I see you. Hi. You guys, this is my very first live and I'm so flippin' excited. Sorry, I'm a little spazzy. I can't help myself. I'm just super excited. You guys don't know. I mean, well, you do. You know how long it takes to get enough people to go live? I mean, I'm not a 20-year-old. I'm a 53-year-old. So people aren't exactly jumping on my TikTok, if you know what I'm saying. So the fact that I got here has me so stinking excited. I am loving it. And I'm so excited to see so many people scrolling by. Stop and say hi. Make sure you stop and say hi. Don't leave me hanging, people. You gotta say hi. So, my name on here is the Ginger Digital Diva, but my name is Lisa, and you're welcome to call me Lisa or Ginger or anything you want. And I'm super excited that you're here. I really am. This is so crazy. Like, I've never gone live on TikTok before, so this is a first for me. You're looking at like a TikTok live virgin. What? How is that a thing? But I'm loving it. I'm so excited. I just started this account. I've only had this account for like 2 months. Because I bought in a course for digital marketing and I'm learning all about digital marketing. I'm like loving it and I'm having so much fun with it. But like all the stuff on TikTok blows my mind. I didn't know it was like so involved. But it's so cool. Like I'm learning so much and there's so many cool things happening. I can't believe the number of ways people are making money on TikTok. It's like shocking to me. And I'm loving seeing everybody's side hustles. Like I need to do one of these lives where I can set it up so you know how other people can pop in. I've seen people do it before, but I need to learn how to do it. Because then like you guys could pop in and tell me like what your side hustles are and all the different things that you're doing and all the ways you're finding to make money online. I'm excited. I want to know everybody's hustle. I want to know everybody's jam. And I don't know. I just want to like cheer everybody on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like so many times we like get online and we scroll and we flip and we watch people's videos, but we don't actually like connect with them. And so I just think this is such a cool and unique opportunity to actually connect with the people that you're talking to. I make the videos and it's so funny because when I'm making my TikToks, like I clearly see people like I do. Like I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. I feel like I'm talking to you. And so it just makes it so easy for me. I don't know. But I love this because this is like so much more connected. I don't know. But my name is Lisa. I'm the Ginger Digital Diva. I just started doing this, I don't know, about 2 months ago. And I know like a lot of people think different things about digital marketing. And I guess because this is the first company I've ever done digital marketing with, it's different to me. So I see people talking about things online about it and I'm like, that's not my experience. So I just kind of like want to share it with people. It's such an amazing opportunity and it's so fun. I'm just having a blast with it. I feel like when I got into the one that I'm doing is Legacy Builder and it's part of Digital Growth Community, but it's so cool because it's this huge community of like super like-minded and supported people that are all just trying to find their way to make it in a digital world, right? Because there's so many different opportunities out there. Like, you don't know which way to go, right? I don't even know which way to turn. So I just was very lucky because a really good friend of mine had gotten into digital marketing, and I was watching what she was doing, and I was like, man, it looks like she's having so much fun. And I know her personally, so of course, like, I trust her. And that's one of the most important things whenever you think about even doing any kind of business or side hustle online. Sorry, my dog is like, come here, Pooh. I want to get her up here to say hi to you. But it's just like, there's so many ways to make money online. And when you know somebody that's doing it, it's just a whole different feeling, because you feel like, okay, this is somebody I know and trust, and they're not going to guide me wrong. And I am telling you, I watched for like a month or two what she was doing, and I didn't jump in. And then I finally did, and I was like, what was wrong with me? I have learned so much in 2 months, and I am having so much fun with it. If you follow me, then you know I make these videos, and I'm always like super crazy and happy, and I just want everybody to succeed. Like, that's kind of who I am. I'm a high school teacher, so that should tell you a lot. People either hate teachers or they love teachers. I am a teacher. Love me or hate me. That's what I am. But I started the side hustle so that I don't have to be a teacher forever. But also, like, I waited to go back to college until my son was like 18. So I was a career changer, which means basically I can retire maybe 10 years after I'm dead. So the only way to do things was to get on here. Oh, you want to be you would be removed from my class? No, you wouldn't. No way. I don't kick my students out. I love my students. My students are amazing. You would be great in my class. Trust me. My kids would tell you. I don't take any crap, but I definitely have their back as long as they're doing the right thing and making the right choices. So, and when they're not making the right choices, I'm also there to listen, because look, I didn't make the right choices when I was in high school either. So I think the whole reason I went into teaching is because I wanted to be, for them, the person that I needed when I was in that position. I was not the best high school child. I had kind of a crazy upbringing, and I don't know, like it's a really deep story, and I don't think we want to get into that story today. I think today we just want to have fun and celebrate the fact that I can go live. Can you believe I'm live? Holy crap! I love. Thank you. My nails, I just got them done today. They're murder nails. Look at it. Ah, they look bloody, right? They're my Halloween nails. I said, make them look bloody. And that's what she did. My nail girl is amazing. She's amazing. I love her. I really, one day when I go, I think I'm going to do a live from there. I'm so jazzed to be live with you guys. Have no idea. I don't know who all of you are. I don't have my glasses on, so I can barely read the screen. But thank you so much for being here on my first live. You guys are the best. If I could give you guys all candy and kisses and hugs, I would give you, every one of you, a big hug and say thank you. Because I'm just super excited to be here with you. Erin, is that you? I see you. Oh my goodness. Yay. Erin's on the live. I need to figure out how to set it up so you guys can talk to me, because that would be the best if we could all have like a conversation, and it would look really cute because we would all look like the Brady Bunch. I know I'm old, I'm sorry, but the Brady Bunch where they were all in the little boxes. I think that's so cute. Every time I see somebody doing one of those and they're all talking, I'm like, this is the cutest thing ever. I have like a whole throwback to my childhood. I'm waiting for Alice to come out of the kitchen and, you know, hand me a cookie or something. That would be so awesome. I need an Alice. That's another reason to be in digital marketing, just so I can have an Alice. I could live with an Alice, I feel like. She could cook me meals and do my laundry. I don't think they have Alices anymore. Oh, well. This is Ella, by the way, who's driving me crazy while I'm trying to talk to you, because she always wants all of Mom's attention, and Mom can't always give her all of the attention. So she does what she can to distract me. If you ever watch any of my TikToks, you will like hear squeaky toys in the background, because I just can't, like, I can't yell at her. I just can't. I can't bring myself to do it. Okay, so Ella, you've had enough of your time. Take your Chewy and go. Bye, Pooh. Bye, Pooh. She doesn't understand. Why can't I speak dog? Wouldn't it be better in life if we could all speak dog? I don't want to speak cat. Those things are nasty. Just kidding. I like cats, but they're mean. I think I would probably be a cat. I don't think I would be a dog. I would be a cat. I could be mean. I don't look like it, but I could be. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being on my very first live ever. And I'm going to talk about myself again a little bit so that you have some idea who you're talking to. My name on here is the Ginger Digital Diva, and my name is Lisa. But a lot of people call me Ginger, and that's fine. I mean, I'm used to it. Granted, I did get my hair colored the other day because my roots are glittery. And that happens when you're 50-something years old. Oh, thank you for the flower. Oh my gosh. I'm just learning all of this. I didn't even know about all of these little things that you can do on here. I've got to learn all of it. This is awesome. I love it. Oh my gosh. I got to learn it all. Anyways, sorry. Sidetrack, squirrel. So like I was saying, my name is Lisa, but a lot of people call me Ginger because I have my business name as the Ginger Digital Diva. And basically what I'm doing is I joined an e-learning community, and I'm kind of getting a PhD in digital marketing, which I know everybody's talking about digital marketing right now. And a lot of people don't trust it. They think it's a scam. They think it's a pyramid scheme or whatever. But honestly, this has been, as an educator, as a teacher, I need to say, this has been such an eye-opening and amazing experience for me, because it's always fun for me to be a student because I'm a teacher. I'm a lifelong learner. I have to be, because I have to be able to keep up with the kids and what's new and what's happening. And so this for me is fun. Like going into a digital like e-learning community and learning all of these things like the algorithms and how that works and how to make the algorithms happy and how to make them not happy and how to follow your trends and figure out what's working and what's not. How to create like email funnels where your emails are automated and you don't have to email everybody because your system does it for you. So I'm learning all of these things, but I'm not learning it just to sell the course that I'm taking. That's just a perk of the learning, is I can make money while I'm learning, which I think is amazing. I don't know. It's just so cool. But all of the stuff that I'm learning, it wouldn't matter if I were a plumber or I had a lawn company or I was a nail technician or I was, it doesn't matter. Whatever business you're in, whether it's brick and mortar or it's a service industry, you need to market digitally, right? Because where does everybody go now? Like, have you even ever seen a phone book? I mean, I know a lot of you are way younger than me. Hey, Andy. I know a lot of you are probably way younger than me and you probably don't even know what a phone book is. But yeah, I don't remember the last time I ever looked anything up in the phone book. I always go online. So that's why digital marketing is such a big deal, because everything is online. And whether you're a lawn care service or you're whatever you are, right? You need an online presence and you need to know how to market yourself online, because that's where everybody is. When Joe's looking for a plumber, Joe goes online and looks for a plumber, right? He doesn't go to the phone book. I mean, he might go on Facebook if he's really annoying and be like, hey guys, who's the best plumber in town? You know, every time people do that, I want to be like, do you not understand there's this new thing called Google? Crickets, right? They always ask you the worst questions. But the point is that you need to be digital. You need to be online, because that's where people are looking and that's how they find you. So for me, this was a no-brainer, especially as a teacher, because it's this huge community of support. And so for me, while I'm learning, I can help other people learn with me. So I can share what I'm learning, and they may have tips and tricks that I don't have, and they share them with me. The community is so supportive. Like several of the people that I see on here, like Robin and Andy, I'm like a fangirl for them. You have no idea. The first time I was in one of our morning meetings and I looked on the screen and saw Robin, I literally like jaw dropped. I was like, oh my God, that's Grit and Solace. What? I follow them. I watch their lives. I love their content. They're amazing. And then I had to sit in this meeting like, and then finally, like, they stopped talking and I just bursted out with, oh my God, you have no idea. I'm fangirling my brains out right here because you're in this meeting with me. And I'm like, oh my God, it's her, it's her. It's so fun. Like, literally, that is how the community is. Like, you just get to be with all these awesome people. And I know when I don't know how to do something, I can turn to Robin and say, hey, what do you think about this? I'm not sure, it's not working for me. And she'll just tell me, well, this is what works for me, or this didn't work for me either. I don't know. It's just the best. Everything about this is the best, and I'm loving every single minute of it. And I'm loving every single minute of being live. I wish I could figure out how to make the little boxes. This girl needs an education in this part, right? I need to go to like TikTok University or something. I'm pretty sure I know enough people on here who could figure it out from me. You do? I love that. But that's the best thing about this, right, Robin, is that we can all learn from each other, and we don't like compete. You know, it's not like we're like poking at each other to get ahead of each other. We're all just like, hey, this is awesome. I am trying to read this name. This name looks really interesting. Is it Ella? Wait a minute. My dog's name is Ella. Ella Rose? Ooh, I like that name. My dog is Ella Ray. Yeah, I know. I had to bust out the old lady glasses. It happens. Do they do surgery where they can like correct your cheater glasses vision, or is it only for distance? Inquiring minds want to know. I don't know. See, I'm like a ADHD squirrel that's like hopped up on Mountain Dew. That's kind of me about 75% of the time. Then the rest of the time, I'm just kind of lost. Or laughing or joking or being a smart aleck is just what I do. But I'm so excited to be on my very first live, and I'm so excited for all of you guys that are here with me. It makes me so happy. Oh my gosh. I literally made a TikTok when I realized it. I was like, oh my God, I can go live. And I just like flipped out in a TikTok on my page. You will laugh if you see it. You will crack up. Because I just genuinely was like, holy crap, this is amazing. And it is. It was everything I hoped it would be. So I am going to say, if you don't know who I am, check out some of my TikToks. I feel like you would get to know me better on the lives. So I am going to try to figure out like a schedule where I can be on lives, but I also want to figure out that cool thing where we can be on it together and we can all talk. Oh girl, listen, that energy, howdy, that energy comes from students at school, believe it or not. They either wear me out or they boost me up. They all think I'm crazy, which they're probably not wrong, but I get so much energy from them that sometimes when I get home, I'm like, oh, and yeah, got to share it a little bit. But other days though, I come home and I'm like, why? Like today, not gonna lie. Today was definitely one of my motivation days for sure. So I have this thing in my head where the way I look at life is this: problems, issues, things that are bothering you, right? Those aren't problems. They're not roadblocks. They're motivation. So you use them as fuel. So I say that all the time. And it's really funny because now a couple of my coworkers have caught on. And so when something happens in the hallway or somebody makes a wise ass remark at me and I'm like, and you see the teacher face come out, they will hear me say things like, fuel, that's just fuel. And now a few of them know that what that means is that little moment in the day didn't ruin my day, but it was definitely fuel for me to come home and get on TikTok and be like, let me tell you what I'm learning in digital marketing. I teach high school. I on stress, run less. Oh, love it. I teach high school. I taught freshmen last year. Most people don't know what AVID is. It's called Advancement via Individual Determination. And basically I teach kids how to collaborate, communicate, work together. I teach them a lot of study skills. I teach them how to research careers and figure out what they want to do, and then I teach them how to research how they want to get there. So can they get their certifications at my high school? A lot of them they can. Do they need to go to trade school? Sometimes they do. So then I teach them how to find the trade schools that are going to work for them and what they want to do. And then I also teach them about college and how to look into colleges and how to really pick them right. But honestly, I only teach 2 classes because I manage a federal grant that makes my school a magnet school. And honestly, I would tell any parent out there right now, you need to start shopping your kids' high school the way you used to shop colleges and universities, because the high schools have so many amazing things going on now. Like my grant right now that I manage, we have automotive, electrical, masonry, we have plumbing, we have welding, we have medical, we have vet tech. Like this is a high school. It is a regular high school. we have firefighting. These kids come out of my school, like my medical kids come out with their CNA, their CMAA, their phlebotomy, and their EKG tech right out of high school. They get hired like before they even graduate. So now people really need to shop high schools for their kids the way they used to think that you would shop a university. And this that I'm doing right now, listen, if you were one of those people in high school that was like, oh my God, I hate school, I hate everything about it, you know, because a lot of us were that way. I was that way. This that I'm doing right now, this e-learning that I'm doing right now, it is made for people who did not enjoy high school and sitting in a classroom. And that's most of us. So the thing that I'm doing now, you do it at your own speed and you do it in your own time. And you can stop it and pause it and rewind it and go back to it and take notes on it and look at it. And then you have 40,000 people. I'm not exaggerating. It's actually more than 40,000. I don't know. Robin, do you know how many people we have now? How many do we have? 44,000? I don't know. We got to be getting close to 50,000 people in this community. But the thing is, like, when I get hung up on something, I go right in there and I type in like, oh my gosh, you guys, this is blowing my mind. I cannot get this through my head. And I have 40,000 people that come back and go, oh, hey, I did this. Oh, I had the same problem and here's how I did it. 43,000 people that are like cheering me on. That's how you go to school. That's how you do e-learning right there. You do it in a way where it's community based. And that's really what I do in my classroom. That's why I love this. So in Avid, the class that I teach, we do things called tutorials. Well, tutorials remind me so much of the way the communities are set up here. Because what you're doing is, my strength is TikTok, right? So I don't know everything about TikTok. But if you say, hey, Lisa, can you make a TikTok about this? I'm not kidding you. Within about 45 seconds, I will have it done and hand it to you. Here it is. Because I have no fear and I have no filter. So it doesn't scare me to just, and I stand in front of teenagers. Do we understand this? Y'all know how to get 30 teenagers to sit down, shut up, and really get into what you're talking to them about? It is not easy, right? Because they're squirrels just like me. I think that's why I'm so good at it. They're like, she just changed gears 6 times in the last 30 seconds and I followed her. That's what it is. It's my ADHD. It's my superpower. It's my teaching superpower. The fact that I'm as ADHD as these kids are. But my point is, we do tutorials, and what we do is we have the kid that's strongest with the subject that they're working on. They coach the kid that's having a problem. That's how this community is set up. So, you know, you hear people talking about these e-learning communities for digital marketing, but you never hear them explain to you what that looks like. That is what it looks like. It looks like you're learning at your own pace and you're figuring things out, but you have 43,000 classmates that you can turn to and go, hey, how are you doing with the algorithm on Instagram? Because it is not working for me. And all of a sudden they go, oh, I do this and I do that and I do this and I do that. No, oh, wait, I made this video about it. Let me share it with you. What? This is how it should be. This is how education should be, and it's how e-learning should be. It should be supportive. Everybody should be trying to win and get everybody else to win too. I mean, this is what education needs to do altogether. I really wish every classroom was run like my Avid classroom. I really do, because kids would get so much more out of it. But sorry, I can't like all over the place. How do you even follow me, right? People are going to be like, hey, have you seen that new girl go live? She's insane. I don't know what she's talking about. Digital marketing, teaching high school, e-learning, her dog. Look, I'm all over the place. So you got to strap in a little bit when you come sit with me. You might need a seatbelt because it could get bumpy. But seriously, this is what it is. So when people don't tell you, they talk about digital marketing and you hear them say, and I know a few of my friends are maybe not going to be like beating the same drum as me, and that's okay. That's okay. We all have our own ways to do it. But you know what? I was trying all the videos where I said, do you want a 2-hour workday? And I still make those. But you know, it's all about the 2-hour workday, and you can make $900+ a day potentially. You pretty much have unlimited earning income, and it's 100% profit. 100% of it goes in your pocket. Nobody takes a slice of your pie, right? And I was making TikToks about that all the time. But then I started realizing how is it good for me to tell you that you can work a 2-hour workday if I don't tell you what you're doing? And how is it good for me to tell you that you can make $900 a day and you don't know me from Pete? You don't know me from anybody, right? So how is it good for me to tell you all of these amazing things about it, but not tell you what I'm doing and not tell you how I'm doing it or how I'm learning it or how anybody else is learning it? So I kind of slowed my roll and stopped everything. And I kind of went back to the drawing board and I thought, what would I do with my kids? What would I do with my students? And when I started thinking that way and I started just making my TikToks and being like, this is me, right? This is me. You like me, you don't like me, I don't care. This is me. But here's what I'm thinking today. And here's what my mindset is today. And here's what I want you to do today. Like, take this and turn it into that. When I started doing that, everything started coming to me so much more easily because I realized I wasn't trying to play a role and sell a product. I was just trying to share what I'm doing and why I'm so excited. Why my TikToks have me grinning like a fool, acting all crazy, going to get my hairs did, the glitters in my roots, and going and getting a facial and dermaplaning on a random Monday. And it's like, it's about that. I think it's more about that than telling you that you can do all of this in a 2-hour workday or telling you that you can do all of this, $20,000 by Christmas. Like, yeah, I can tell you all of that and I can tell you how you can do all of that. But until I tell you how I'm learning it and what I'm really learning and what my goal is moving forward with it, you're not going to care because maybe I'm talking about pineapples and you hate pineapples, right? So I'm just going to be here and be real and be me. So what I am doing is I'm in the e-learning community and I go on there and no, I didn't start out with 2 hours a day. So people that tell you can start at 2 hours a day, that's not true. I mean, I guess it is true if you're not me. I can't do that, right? Because I want to go all in. I want all in. I jump in with both feet. I think the first day that I sat down with this stuff and watched the very first bit of it, I spent like 16 hours straight. I could not get away from it. I couldn't put it down. I couldn't stop taking notes. I couldn't stop looking at my notes. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. And then for that whole first week, I was trying to set the things up and learn all the lessons and follow the steps to get my website and set up my funnels. And I started kind of playing with TikTok and, trying to do all of these little things. But the learning, like, I couldn't do 2 hours a day. You can't tell me I can only do this for 2 hours a day. I want to do more. So at first I was like, this is crazy. Why are these people only working 2 hours a day? They're insane. This is too fun to only do 2 hours a day. I need to do it all day. Like, I just want to stay at home, watch my modules. My students can learn it by themselves. Not really true. I love my kids. But it's just what it is. So when you first start out, don't think you're going to start out 2 hours a day. Unless that's what you want to do by necessity. I'm a full-time teacher, so sometimes when I get home, maybe 2 hours is all I have in me. But I take that 2 hours and it's a very concentrated 2 hours. I map it out. I know exactly what I'm going to do for those 2 hours. I make some TikToks. I think about mindset and what I want to say. I respond to all of my comments. If I have emails, I respond to all of my emails. I go in and do my posts, and then I love on my posts and I love on my people. And I work with other people. 2 of the people that are on here, I don't know if they're still on here, but like we coach each other, like we talk to each other. We were on the phone last night until, I don't even know, like 9 o'clock at night, just like, how do we do this? Let's figure this out. We can figure this out. We just got to do this, try that. Let's get on Zoom. We'll figure it out. So 2 hours for me is not easy. 2 hours for me looks like a whole lot more than 2 hours, Yes, you're right. You create, you can do more than one social media. You can be on different social medias, but I love it. It is so fun. So my days look a little bit weirder than 2 hours. I can't just do it for 2 hours. I will say though, after now being almost 2 months in here, even though I had to do a whole hard reset and in the middle of it, I could bore you and tell you that we had 2 hurricanes in 2 weeks and my grandfather You don't have to tell me you're sorry. Don't be sorry. He was 96 years old. I honestly don't even want to be 96 years old. But he had a very full, very wonderful life. So I spent a week in Kentucky for a funeral, and all of that kind of reset me. And it made me rethink about why I was doing this and change my approach. So I feel like all of that crap coming down on me at one time, right? We all go, oh my God, it happened, a hurricane of this and of that. No, amazing. Amazing. My grandfather got to go join my grandmother in heaven. My grandfather was a preacher. He knew where he was going and he knew who he was going to. And that's where he went. And the crazy thing about it is my grandmother's maiden name is King. And at my grandfather's funeral, I took the little, I forget what it's called, the little pamphlet. And I opened my Bible and I went to put the pamphlet in my Bible and I opened it literally to King. That's amazing, right? So my grandfather passing was not a boo-hoo, cry your eyes out. It was just a celebration of a man's life that was godly and amazing, and the fact that he was getting to go see Granny. So that was amazing. And then while I was there, I had a very hard, very rude awakening of how long it had been since I'd seen my dad. And my dad has had some surgeries, and he has gotten way older than I realized. And he's having some struggles. And I thought, oh my gosh, I have to do something to help my dad. I'm the oldest. All of my siblings are close to my son's age. So even though they're in their 30s, to me, they're kids. And I thought, okay, I'm going to have to step up to help my dad. And then when I got back, literally got back, boom, hurricane. Had to miss school for a couple days. Everybody's scrambling, trying to get ready for the hurricane because you don't know this, but I live in Fort Myers, and 2 years ago, Hurricane Ian, I have PTSD. Most people that live here have PTSD from Ian because it was some god-awful nightmare, and you would wonder why I still live here. But I digress, as usual, squirrel. But I got back and we had the first hurricane, and then boom, right on the heels of that, another hurricane. I'm like, what in the hell? And I'm starting to freak out and I'm starting to get down. And then I thought, you know what? This is crazy. I'm off for an entire week because of a hurricane. I trotted my butt right up here into this office with my new thinking of, I got to help my dad. I want to spend more time with my family. I need to get to Kentucky more because I can't have him age like that because I'm just not there to see him. That's not okay. And just coming back, then we had that first little hurricane, and I saw how horrible it was for my kids and the PTSD that they had from it, from Ian. And that was a rough couple of days. And then the next hurricane came and we were off for like an entire week of school. And I thought, holy crap, this is it. Take your butt to your office, sit your butt at your computer, get on your learning community, start going through it again. And I rewound and went all the way back to the very beginning, like I had never done anything. I kept making my TikToks and I kept doing that, and I kept going into my meetings and doing all of those things. But I thought, this is just a reset because I have new whys and I have new goals and I have new motivations that I need to address. And so I went back in there and I started learning. And then Barbie, who I came in under, she's my friend that I saw doing this. And I went, oh my gosh, I have to do it now, right? She has this group that I'm a member of. And so are a few other people. Robin is, Aaron is. And I just started like really talking in there and listening and hearing all the things. And the group is growing. And it's just... I say it all the time. I even made a TikTok, I think Saturday morning. We have a Saturday morning meeting every Saturday morning. And I am telling you, I'm just going to be honest. I'm a teacher. So big girl Kool-Aid sometimes comes into play on a Friday night. And Friday night, I had a big girl Kool-Aid moment. And Jameson came. I love that guy. Irish. I'm Irish. He's Irish. We love each other sometimes. And Jameson popped his head in 2 or 3 times and hopped on the bandwagon with Guinness. And we had a very nice time on Friday night. We also had a great dinner, so it wasn't terrible. But Saturday morning, when I very first opened my eyes, I went, oh my gosh, it feels like something died in my mouth. I'm not really sure what I did last night, but this is not good. And then I went, oh my gosh, it's Saturday. And I jumped out of bed and I got in the shower and I put on makeup, and my butt was sitting in this chair on a team meeting making a TikTok going, I'm getting ready to go in my Saturday meeting and I'm so freaking excited. This is going to be so fun. And here we are. Crazy, right? Little too much Jameson, maybe one or two too many Guinnesses. And I, at 53, jumped out of bed on a Saturday morning to be in a 9 a.m. Zoom. And of course, like, I don't do the whole big filter crap, so I had to actually shower and put makeup on because, you know, I didn't want to go in there looking scary, crypt keeper-ish, whatever. That takes time, people. That takes time. But it just happened, and I got in there, and I'm telling you, every week it gets better. Every week it gets better. Every week I get more excited, which is really crazy because you would think that, you know, hitting 2 hurricanes, a death in the family, seeing my dad looking like rough and feeling for him so badly, you would think like I would have been like, oh my God, I just can't do it anymore. I give up. No. That's when you dig in. That's when you take all that stuff, turn it into positive things and just kick the world's ass with it, right? You have to. So now I'm on this motivation kick. I'm on this, I'm gonna get this money kick. I'm already planning, by the way, one of my 2-hour work days, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my 2-hour work days are going to be coming up in November, right after my birthday, from my favorite place on earth. It's the Mouse House. Yes, Disney. I'm the biggest, dorkiest Disney geek ever. This starts with Mickey and Minnie, and it's all Disney. Cinderella's Castle, and when I retire, I might do the Haunted Mansion and all of the villains, but your girl would live at Disney if she could, and I can just think about a 2-hour workday at Disney, making content at Disney, sitting at Rose and Crown in Epcot with a Guinness and a Jameson and making a TikTok and talking to you about what I'm learning and what I'm doing at Disney. People, we need some goals here. That is what freedom looks like to me right now. Freedom also looks like being able to go see my dad, not having to teach, not having to die in the front of a classroom or retire 10 years after I'm dead. There's a lot of things that freedom looks like to me, but Disney is it. And I am going to be there for like 5 days in November, and I am going to post from there everywhere. I don't care. You guys are going to be so freaking sick of me because I'm in Disney. So I'm going to be like all hopped up on sugar, every bit of sugar I can get my hands on. And it's just going to be all about digital marketing and Disney and me working my 2-hour day at Disney, which most likely is going to be like a 12-hour day because let's face it, it's Disney. And I can end my day with fireworks. Not the kind where you argue. It's just amazing. So I know I'm probably driving you guys crazy. I don't even know what time it is. 6:39. Wow. I can talk, man, right? Holy crap. I don't know how you put up with me for this long. How are you even still here? Mama Kay in the house. What? I love it. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing my thing from Disney here in a few weeks. I don't know. Goals. That's why I'm here. Goals. Sharing it out. What? Love you, girl. I see you. It's my first live. Are you excited this is my first live? I am freaking insane. These people all are realizing that Lisa's crazy. Don't be scared. Just put your seatbelt on and we're good to go. Anyways, so Kay is also part of the community that I was talking about. We do our meetings, we get together, we boost each other up. When we have, accountability days, sometimes I say crazy things to her like, I don't want to see anybody else make another dime until I get my next ding, And by the way, make a video. Accountability at its finest. That's our kind of banter with each other. But seriously, it is so fun. And you make these friendships all over the place. I know Kay is way far away from me in, is it Minnesota, right? We're just spread out everywhere. I know, gosh, I don't even know. There's people everywhere in this thing. It's nuts. Erin is close to me though. She's here in Fort Myers, Cape Coral area. But it's just cool. Like, we're connecting with these people all over the place, and we have these meetings, and it's like everybody's in a different time zone. So we're all looking crazy because we don't know what time part of our day that we're in. But it's great. It's great. So I'm going to rewind one more time and say, for anybody who just got in here, that most people call me Ginger on here because I'm the Ginger Digital Diva, but my name is actually Lisa, and you can call me Lisa, you can call me Ginger, you can call me whatever you want to call me, just talk to me, right? But I jumped into digital marketing a little over 2 months ago and had a very hard reset because a few things came up and changed, and now I'm going at it hard. Like, your girl's going at it hard. I am going at these classes hard. I am taking all these notes hard. I'm getting into my mindset hard. I really feel like I'm seeing so many more parallels now between my teaching and this, and just being myself like I am in the classroom. Bye, Erin. Thank you. I love it. I love it. But yeah. I'm seeing all these parallels, and now I feel like I'm finally hitting my stride. I'm finally getting comfortable, and I'm starting to feel like so much more comfortable about telling you all, hey Barbie, I was just talking about you. What? But I'm starting to get more comfortable telling you all, like, really my whys, and telling you all, like, what freedom looks like to me. So that's why my TikTok's kind of changed, but I am going at it hard, and I am kind of I did the hard reset, and I'm feeling it. Like, I can tell the difference. I can totally tell the difference. My dog, by the way, come here, is driving me bonkers. But I will never kick her out of the room because she's always there for me. Here, get your Chewy. Go get Chewy. Anyway, sorry. But I did the hard reset, and now it's all being so worth it. I am loving it. I'm going to rewind one more time. It's an e-learning community. You learn at your own pace. You can rewind. You can go back and rewatch it a gazillion times if you have to, and then you can go on the board and go, I don't get this, somebody help, and 43,000 people answer you. Genuinely to help you. Not because they're competing with you, but because there's room for all of us. So let's all win, right? So the learning part of it, it can be a learning curve, but it's not hard. It's something that I can see almost anybody that just has the drive, the will, and the coachability. I think anybody could do it. I'm not going to say it's for everybody. I mean, that's like saying pineapple pizza's for everybody. Sorry, pineapple pizza people. But it's great. I don't know. It's easy. So you go into the e-learning community and you learn your lessons, and as you're learning, you're using those skills to market the course. Now, people keep, I'm not blind. I read all the little, they're just selling a course to sell a course crap. First of all, I'm going to tell you what I tell my students. When you don't know something about something, you don't say something about something. Second of all, they're not understanding this part of it. So they're not understanding that you're applying the skills that you're learning in real time. And because you're applying the skills that you're learning in real time, what better way to do it than sell the program that you have master reseller rights to sell? So when I bought this course, I own this course, and now I can sell this course as many times as I want to sell this course to as many people as I want to sell it to, right? So why would I not use this thing that I've been given to make money? Why would I not? So why would I not, while I'm learning, go, hey, wait a minute, I'm learning about this, so why don't I sell it, since I have the right to do that, while I'm learning? That's the part that I don't see people talk about. So I'm going to talk about it right now. You go in there and you start learning about branding yourself. You learn about all of the social media platforms. You learn about master reseller rights. You learn about Gosh, there's so many things I can't even tell you, but you start learning those business parts of it, right? And as you're learning, you start creating content because you need to learn how to do that, correct? You learn who your people are that you're looking for. Hey girl, hey! I love it! So you learn about all of that. And sorry guys, I'm squirrely. Squirrel. So you're selling it while you're learning it. Now, that's just to learn, right? So the goal for me, not for everybody, some people's goal is to just like, okay, I learned how to sell this digital product. I'm going to sell this digital product. But that's not it for me. That's not it for me. It's, I'm going to learn how to create my own digital products that I can then sell, right? I'm going to learn how to help my friend that's a realtor. I'm going to learn how to help her fix her website and her emails so that all of a sudden my friend the realtor is my millionaire friend the realtor, right? I'm going to learn how to help anyone with any business learn how to be more successful in their business. So my end goal is not just to sell this course to people. It is in a different way than you would think, and I'll explain that. But my goal is to learn those skills so that I can create my own things. I'm a teacher. That's what I am. So why wouldn't I create things to help teachers? Why wouldn't I create things to help students? I can do that. I know how to do that. I promise you, you ask any one of my students and they will tell you that there might be a lot of things I can't do. They're definitely going to tell you I can't sing. And I'm not going to tell you how they know that, but they will. The school will never forget. We know that I cannot express this enough. I cannot sing. And they remind me about it as often as possible. But anyways, I digress. I'm going to teach. I don't know what I'm going to teach. I'm going to teach teachers how to teach. I do it now. I just do it in person. But I'm going to create my own things that I'm going to market for myself. That's my goal. Now, when I say sell the course, right? Now let me tell you what my way of thinking is about that course. A lot of people are getting very, very wealthy, very, very fast selling this course. And that definitely appeals to me because I'm not an idiot. Well, debatable. Okay, whatever. God. So it's not lost on me is all I'm saying. But my thinking is this. I'm using the course for the learning, and I'm using the course to create the work that I'm learning as I'm learning it. But what I want to do in terms of selling the course is I want to find the people like me. I want the people who are like me. I want them to come and talk to me about it so that they can see what I saw and then they can do the same thing I'm doing, right? I want them to have that aha moment. I want them to go, I don't have to go to work 9 to 5 and watch my boss get richer and me get poorer. I don't have to work in public education where 10% of the employees do 90% of the work. And the 90% of the employees that aren't really doing the work, nobody does anything about it, right? I don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. So that's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for the people who go, yeah, I like this job. It's good. It's a career. You know, I went to college for it and it's fantastic, but I really do not want to do it right up until the day I die. I want to have some fun while I'm young enough to do it. And there's got to be a better way. Those are the people that I want to sell the course to. I don't just want to sell them the course. I want them to understand that they are not a number to me. You are not a number to me. So if you buy a course from me, you better believe if you text me at 7:30 on a Friday night and say, I cannot get this to work. If I'm not in the movie theater, well, I don't know. People are such asses in there now anyways. I don't think anybody would notice. But anyways, I will say, give me a minute. Okay, talk to me. What's going on? And I will be there. And if I don't have the answer, I have an entire group of beautiful women and some men, and I have this other community of 40,000 people, and I can damn sure promise you one of them knows how to do it. So if I can't help you, what I can do, and I tell my students this all the time, I tell them this all the time, I don't know everything, but what I do know is how to find the answer. So if I can't help you, I am damn good at finding the person who can. I am very good at finding the person who can. You can ask Barbie. Barbie is the reason I am here. I adore Barbie. I sat on the sidelines and I watched Barbie do what she did, and I maybe asked a question here or there, but I just kept sitting back, and then I said, yeah, I'm probably going to do it. And I kept sitting back and I kept sitting back and I kept sitting back, and then I finally jumped. And she has been like the best inspiration ever. So supportive. And she is what showed me that this isn't, selling a course to sell a course to sell a course. That's not what it is. This is people, and it's people helping people, and it's amazing, amazing. But Barbie will tell you that I'm not very familiar with Threads, but you know what? I went on Threads because I have Insta and it keeps putting me in Threads. Who cares about Threads? Sorry. Apparently I have an issue with Threads. I didn't know that until just now. Anyways, so I saw all these people on Threads that jumped into digital marketing, but they jumped in with no safety net, no community, no nothing, because you know what? They didn't jump into what I jumped into. That's the problem. So I started seeing all these people, and they're like, I just need somebody to help me. I don't know what I'm doing. I've been in it for 6 months, and and they're frustrated, and they're like, I just need a coach. I need somebody. I need something. And so I said, I'm in a community that's amazing, and all we do is support each other, and I can tell you how to get there. You want their name? And then I was at Barbie and all over the place because I may not be able to help them yet. I didn't join 6 months ago, and I'm not jaded and frustrated, and I didn't jump into a program where nobody supports me or gives a crap, or they just look at me as a paycheck and I got your money, sis, move on, figure it out with somebody else. I didn't buy into that. They did. But I do know somebody who knows what it's like to buy into other programs that may or may not go well for her. And she found this. And she's why I'm here. So that's why I sent them to Barbie, right? So I knew how to help them. If I couldn't help them myself, I knew how to help them. I just had to help them by giving them to Barbie. That's what I want to do. That's what I like about this. And the minute that in my head I see dollar signs instead of people, or I can't take 5 minutes out of my day to help somebody else with their TikTok or answer their question or whatever, I need to wrap it up and go. I'm not going to be that community. I'm going to be what I'm doing. Getting the skills to learn what I want to learn so I can create my own businesses down the road that are going to be my own income and my own livelihood and my own everything. And it's going to help people. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to help other people who feel like me do the same thing. That's the goal. So you guys just listen to me talk for almost an hour, and I've talked about squirrels, dogs, let's see, so many crazy things, different states. I talked about Disney for sure. I definitely talked about Jameson and Guinness. They're my besties. Yeah. Big girl Kool-Aid, Teacher Friday. It happens. I've talked about Kentucky. I've talked about hurricanes. I'm pretty sure we've talked about just about everything. Did we not get to world peace? I feel like that could have been like a really quick one. Oh, thank you. Is it Yazan? Yazan? Listen, as a school teacher, like Key and Peele, they nailed us. They were so on point with their sketch. I know that I have called kids D-nice. I'm not going to even pretend like I haven't, because I have. One of my students, she literally introduced herself to me as Jay Quellen. This is why I love my kids. Anyways, okay, what do we have here? Are you from here? You're in like the Lee County, Fort Myers, Cape Coral area. Yes, I grew up here. I moved here when I was in 3rd or 4th grade, something like that. And I've kind of left and come back a few times. But yeah, for the most part, I'm from here. So Where are you? Where are you from? I'm amazed that I can read this. It's like, I didn't even have to put, look. Now it's Grandma Ginger Digital Diva. Let me just get my eyes on. Yeah, no. It's amazing that I can sit halfway across the room and read the screen. Yeah, better than LASIK. Anyways, so I've talked about all kinds of crazy things. I think what I might try to do is maybe like every day at 6, pop in, see what's crack-a-lacking out there, see who's hanging out, see who wants to talk, chit chat, whatever, find out what everybody's up to and doing, share our side hustles. Anybody else that has a side hustle? I know I have one of my new favorite people is or was in here, and she's a TikTok affiliate. Yeah, she's a TikTok affiliate, and I am eyeballing her little hustle because she is knocking it out. It's amazing. But yay, come back and hang out with me. It'll be so fun. But I do think I'm going to try to go like around 6, and I'll try to do it pretty much every day. I did mention I am going to be coming from Disney in a few weeks, and I'm going to try really hard to go live from there and do TikToks from there. I'm going to try not to like bombard you, so you don't have to get on your phone and go, why am I on her page? It's her page. What? Why are there fireworks again? Is that Mickey Mouse? What the hell? Is there anybody else on TikTok? Yeah, that's going to be me. You're going to hate my guts, but that's okay. It's going to be fun for me. Anyways, so I'm going to wrap this up by saying, if you are interested in more information about the e-learning community that I'm in, feel free to get my web address out of my bio thing. Look, oh, Granny came back out again. It's www.gingerdigitaldiva.com. I should make commercials for real. But anyways, so you can go there, you can go to my website, and it will have you put your email address in, and it will give you a bunch of information. But I do ask, if you do that, please don't do that and not tell me you did it and not reach out to me and go, hey, I put my email address in your thing today. You know, I'm going to look into it. Please do that, because I want your honest opinion. I want your honest opinion. That's what I want to hear from you. So if you go in there, if you go in my website and you put your email address in there, my email address is lisa@gingerdigitaldiva.com. I don't care if you email me. I don't care if you message me here on TikTok. I don't care if you send up a road flare. If you make it like Mickey Mouse shaped fireworks, I'll probably show up faster. I'm probably already there before they even boom. I just saw the 3 things go up and went, oh, that's kind of like my bat light, the Batman signal thing. It's the Mickey Mouse. Okay, so anyways, but please reach out. So if you put your email address in there, please don't be a stranger. Please know that I'm not here for numbers. I'm here for people, and you're a people. So if you want to be my people, then you can put your email address into my website, www.gingerdigitaldiva.com. It's in my bio, but you can put it in there, and we'll be digital marketing besties. Like, I'll be at Disney, and you'll be wherever you like to be, and we'll just be rubbing elbows on TikTok going, look at all the money we're making, right? That's the goal. That's the goal. So I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to leave you alone for a little bit, but I thank you guys so much for coming and being on my very first live. What? And there will be so many more, and you will be so sick of me, but that's okay, because I'll be loving you. All right, you guys, have a great night. Bye.